Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, it's another really active day across the heart of the country with big time heat in the central and the eastern side of the United States. Thunderstorms going to be lining up along this boundary, which goes from the western Great Lakes all the way back into West Texas. Temperatures to the east of that have been into the 90s with feels like numbers in the triple digits. There's that cold front. Eastern sides of Minnesota, western and northern sides of Wisconsin. Minneapolis, right around 84 daytime high, but Chicago, Milwaukee, about 95 for a daytime high. So thunderstorms are developing east of that front, and they're just going to get stronger and become more widespread the deeper into this Monday that we go. The reds that you see towards Green Bay and west, those are severe thunderstorm warnings, even a couple up towards the UP of Michigan. And then this whole line is just going to fill in here as we get deeper into Monday. Iowa, eastern Nebraska, Kansas, the western sides of Oklahoma, panhandle of Texas, eastern New Mexico, even Colorado. Again, you know, a lot of severe storms, but hopefully not a lot of tornadic activity. Hopefully we don't have a lot of rotation with these storms. Now, in general, the farther north in this line that you go, the more active the storms are going to be. This is where we have two severe thunderstorm watches right now. Main threats, winds of up to 70 miles an hour and some 1.5 inch size hail. So there are going to be some damaging hail cores within this line, just hopefully not a lot of tornadic activity. When we look at the local storm reports right now, you're going to see that there's a few wind reports, especially out of the Green Bay area as a severe thunderstorm came through. So some severe thunderstorm damage there. And that is going to be likely through portions of this area as well. Excessive rainfall could also be a factor as well. You can see these greens on the map. So anywhere that we're going to have these thunderstorms developing, the opportunity for some excessive rain. The overall risk for severe storms looks like this. I'm going to go out to the broad view, bring on the SPC risk day one, central sides of Kansas through portions of Michigan. That's your slight risk for today with your marginal risk that extends back down into the northeastern sides and the eastern sides of New Mexico. Now out ahead of it, temperatures outrageously hot. Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic states, Appalachians, Northeast, Albany, New York today hit 97 degrees. How about that? Southeast, brutal heat and humidity as well. Thunderstorms flaring up along Florida's west coast. Scattered storms and a non-concentrated variety. Western sides of the Tennessee Valley, Mississippi, back into Louisiana and portions of East Texas. Again, the delineation line of where that cold front is, out ahead of it, some outrageously hot air. And you want to talk about that. Look at the advisories when I bring this map on for you guys of what's happening across the country. All of this orange are heat advisories. From Maine to East Texas, you have heat advisories for feels like temperatures 105 to 110 in a couple of areas. Outrageous heat in the eastern half of the United States in the coming days. Now, you want some picture perfect weather, I got that for you. That's going to be out west. Going to bring on the infrared satellite imagery here for you guys. Another storm system will be coming on the Pacific Northwest. Expect some scattered showers with that, but otherwise, temperatures 50s, 60s, and 70s. Now, you get hot down in the southern sides of Arizona. We know that this time of the year, but much quieter weather there. Let's get into the weather story over the next couple days. I'm going to bring up the HER model, the high resolution rapid refresh. And as I'm doing so, I appreciate you guys taking a quick second and liking and subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you for your support. That really means a lot. All right, so let's get into it. You're looking at our HER model over the next 48 hours. We'll obviously start where we're going to have the impactful storms moving through the western Great Lakes, the upper Midwest. Look, we're going to have a couple of rounds of this coming through today and tomorrow. For today, it's Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, Kansas, I'm most concerned about. For Tuesday, storms are going to develop farther west to begin. So Wyoming, eastern Colorado, then through the northern and the central plains. And these storms on Tuesday could be a little bit more robust, have a little bit more rotation coming off the high plains. So the tornado threat comes up a bit as well. General severe storms from Kansas to the western sides of the panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas. Some scattered rain will work its way to cool things off here. But again, big dome of high pressure in the eastern half of the United States, that high centered off of the Atlantic seaboard here. And that is what's providing the brutal heat and those feels like temperatures in the triple digits. So the risk of severe storms for your Tuesday, again, highest off the high plains and then into the plains that could streak across the Ohio Valley, Columbus, Cleveland, Detroit could be included in that as well. And the risk for severe storms for your Wednesday continues to be in those same areas, but a lot more of the eastern seaboard as well, from South Florida all the way up I-95 into New England. We get to see a little bit more organized severe storms for your Wednesday. Quieter conditions continue out west. Friends, I'm out of time. Appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel as well. And let me know in the comments section below where you're viewing from. I appreciate that as well. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.